Look, lens flare.
Ooh, artistic. Snazzy.
I have a exceptionally large head.
Maybe I just have an exceptionally small head. I'm like shrunken, the shrunken head people.
Or a combination thereof.
What are you doing, Goof?
Mommy.
What?
Look at my jellyfish.
Yeah, let's see that jellyfish. You made that in school, didn't you?
Yeah.
What is this? So these are coffee filters? With eyeballs? How come the eyes are two different colors? Can you tell me what the two eye colors are in Japanese?
Okay. Aka, ow.
Aka what?
Oh, aka, do, aka, do, ow.
Aka to ow. Yeah, red and blue. Aka to ow.
Mommy, what is that name? Ow.
Ow. I don't know. That's what it's called. And here, you have another little project here too, don't you?
My favorite
What is
igloo.
this?
My igloo. I gotta find a lid.
The
There's a little hole.
Oh, the little doorway?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. This is a bowl covered with, oops.
Puffy ball.
It's a ball, yeah, it's a bowl covered with cotton balls.
I gotta go get the lid.
Okay, you found it. Let's see.
That tight close it.
Oh, okay. And what lives in igloos? Or who lives in igloos? Seals.
Sharks, whales, dolphins.
They live in igloos?
Yeah, and swordfishes.
Oh my goodness. What are you going to do in school today?
Music and stuff.
What kind of music are you doing?
Drums.
Oh, drums. Hey, you did drums at the birthday party over the weekend, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is it kind of the same?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good.
I got a clear one.
Oh, a clear one? Are they real drums or like toy drums?
Real drums. But Mommy, I got a clear one with kind of bluish.
With
no, sitting on the other drum.
You were sitting on them?
Yeah, and I was doing it.
Now, if you sit on the drum, isn't it going to break?
Nope, I didn't.
Well, that's pretty good. So, are you going to do drums again today? Well, good.
But one of them had broke.
Oh, one of them did break? How did it break?
I don't know.
Is Daddy fixing your sleeve?
Because I hate when that happens. You get your sleeves like caught under the other sleeves.
And then you're walking around with your sleeves all bunched up.
Yeah.
Let's get ready
Okay,
to go.
ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright, grab your stuff.
Buddy.
I didn't do anything with your hair. Oh well. Alright, I'll see you later. I love you.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye, sweetie. I am home today and this place is a little bit of a mess, so I figured I would just spend at least part of the day cleaning up. It's always very satisfying once you've cleaned up a huge mess and you suddenly have a nice clean living space. So I've got dishes to wash, there's laundry to fold, there's just random stuff. Some of Brendan's toys are sitting around here. Yeah, it's a mess. So I am going to get started on that. And then hopefully the rest of my day will be equally productive because I will have a nice clean space to move around in. Alright, so the apartment is clean, yay.
Woo.
And there's actually a funny, kind of ridiculous story of something we did yesterday. I actually went into work into the office for part of the day. I have, like I said in a previous vlogs, I finished my job at Amazing Race, but I have a second job that's sort of doing the pulling content for CBS.com that ties in with Amazing Race. So even though my actual Am I just babbling like going?
No.
Oh.
I just feel like I'm staring at the camera the whole time.
Oh, well, I don't.
Look. This way it looks like, oh, I'm paying attention to you, as opposed to I'm not looking right at you when you're talking.
You can look at me adoringly while I talk.
Right.
Anyway, very long story short, yesterday I had to go into the office for the early part of the day. And the plan was I was going to go in for a few hours, and then I had a grocery list, and I was just going to stop by the grocery store on the way home. Well, turns out I completely forgot we had 2 coupons, each for $10 off a purchase of $50. But you could only use one. It was like one per
purchase
per customer.
Transaction, I think.
Right. So, because I completely forgot those, and there were 2 of them, and they expired yesterday, so we had to use them yesterday. This is still a very long story. So basically, I texted Kevin from work, and I was like, oh shoot, we didn't use those coupons. So he and I both had to go meet at the store, and we each took a coupon, and we each had to get $50 worth of groceries, because it was just flat $10 off. It's like a free $20 if you just buy your groceries, you know, that day. So we had to do that. So he got there, and I found him, and we had our 2 little carts, and we were just pushing him around and then trying to like calculate how much everything was in the cart. So we had like an, you know, fairly even amount of stuff. And yeah, that was what we did yesterday afternoon. It was so sad. And then it was right before we had to pick Brendan up from school. So then you took everything home in one car. We stood in the parking lot, and we loaded everything into one car, and then he took the stuff home, and I went and got Brendan. And yay. I know that was like the most fascinating thing you're going to hear all week, so you're welcome.
The links will go to for $20.
Well, we thought it was funny because we figure a lot of people would just say, oh, screw it, you know, it doesn't.
We almost did, but.
Oh, I never did.
Oh, really?
Oh, I was never going to just let $20 just go down the toilet for no reason. But I completely forgot when we originally made our plans that we had 2 coupons and they both had to be used. So.
Right.
And actually, I thought they didn't expire till like
Thursday?
Tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't realize they expired yesterday. So, anyway, so that was our thrilling tale of yesterday. And then tomorrow we actually have a busy day because I have a dentist appointment first thing in the morning, and then that overlaps with Kevin is going to go to a
tour a charter school.
Because we're right in this process of trying to figure out where Brendan's going to go to school next year.
Right.
Because in Los Angeles, there's a whole array of different school options, which growing up, where I grew up in Northern Virginia, it was like a really good school system and everybody just went to the public school. People might go to Catholic school or something like that, but there was no systems of like charter schools and private schools and all this stuff. Like it was either, you know, the handful of kids who went to Catholic school or just public school.
Right.
So
when I grew up, you just moved into a better area. If you were you do the research, and if the school was bad, you would just go to a different area. You would just move, literally.
Right. But now there's a whole, no matter where you live, there's a whole slew of really good schools that you can apply for and get into.
Right, using a lottery, a lot of it's
lottery, yeah. So in some ways, it's good in that it's, you know, fair for everybody. Sure. But on the flip side, it's like you know, it's not like you can go in there and impress them with whatever skills you might have. I mean, you're literally just a number that they draw out of a hat. And
you got to roll the dice and cross your fingers.
Right. So we've applied to several of these different
magnet schools and charter schools.
It's really crazy though, because the whole process for these schools, they're not all on the same system. They're their own individual entities, so they're all on just different schedules. And so when these lotteries happen, like the lottery for one school is like in 2 weeks, and the lottery for some other schools are not until like April.
Right.
So there's this whole, across the entire span of the springtime, there's all these lotteries, and
a lot of them are very diverse in terms of the programs they offer. It's not just a school. Some of them are language immersion programs, some of them are science-based, some of them are art-based. There's one that's in, I think it's in North Hollywood, that obviously we're not going to go that far, but it's in North Hollywood, but it's a zoological-based, you know, an animal-based one, which I think they are affiliated with the Los Angeles Zoo, so they have a lot of programs with animals and things like that.
That would actually be really cool.
No, it'd be really cool if it was closer. It was kind of interesting.
We spend 2 hours on the bus every day. Some are intra-district, some are inter-district, so there's different permits and different permissions, and of course different lotteries, and to see if there's space, and if there's not space, and if you qualify, and where you live, and you get like a point system, and if your siblings go there, you get preferential, you know, you're like get first priority, and it's this whole crazy, ridiculous thing that I've never really, I mean, neither of us ever had to deal with, you know, when we were kids. So we just went to school.
Right.
So anyway, so tomorrow morning while I'm at the dentist, Kevin's going to be going to
tour that
charter
school. Right.
And then while he's still there, my dentist appointment is going to end, and I'm then going to go over to West Hollywood to it's a charter school
sort of presentation,
yeah, just a
meeting thing.
Yeah, just like about charter schools in general.
Right. Because your current school has to release you.
Right.
And then the new school you're going to, that district has to accept you. So that both of them have to be agree.
Right.
And either one of them could deny it, and then you're back to square one, and there's multiple appeals. You can appeal 3 times, and then it goes to the county.
Oh yeah, there's this whole appeals process. Yeah. We're like, oh my gosh, like it's just crazy. Yeah. But anyway, so hopefully that'll work out, and that's another long story, which we were not able to make short. But
to send Brendan to a good kindergarten.
To go to kindergarten. But on the plus side, once he gets into a school, you know, the schools here are kindergarten through 5th grade for elementary school, then he's in that school the whole time. You know, he's not gonna, it's not like we have to go through this circus every single year. Like once you're in, you're in. So anyway, so that's what we're up to tomorrow. A real fun morning of dentists and tours and assemblies and yeah. No birthday parties this weekend for Brendan. Surprisingly, I think this is the first time. And
battery's dying.
All right, that's it. That's our long babble for the day. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.